It's crazy how we'll never be able to replicate the old style of anime animation because we see these comparisons between DBZ and DBS, and DBZ clearly has the better visuals and aesthetic, while DBS just looks bland and boring. Just something about the original animation style was so pleasing to look at, and it was pretty creative, but we look at the shows being produced nowadays, and they look pretty generic and similar. And that doesn't mean animes being made nowadays are bad. Like, look at the Hunter x Hunter remake, they made a lot of improvements from the original. The shot of Kurapika in the original looks so amazing, and when they remade it, it looks pretty good, but it is very different. The original drawing had a lot more detail than the remake, and if they just took this drawing and put it into the remake, it would still look a little bit different because the coloring and compositing cannot replicate what the old style of animation did. The reason that colors in anime look so different nowadays is because back then, animation studios used to paint every frame by hand, but today they're coloring in their animation digitally. And also back then, they had a lot more detailed character designs, but today, the designs are a lot more simplified. The reason they had a lot more detailed character designs is because the animators had time to make the animation, but nowadays, every anime production is being rushed. They would love to put more details on the characters, but they just don't have enough time. Just the difference between new animation and old animation is crazy. I really wish we could replicate that old school style of animation. Until this day, I will always like the original Dragon Ball Z art style and animation. It's just so clean. But let me know, guys, what you think of the comparison of old school animation to new school animation.